Hey, NFers, we have a sponsor this week.
Today's episode is brought to you by...
Friend of the show, fan of the show, a real NFer, Annika Sila.
Wait, you mean the stand-up comedian who is a refreshing addition to the Bay Area comedy scene by way of Seattle, whose style is an approachable blend of observational humor and amicable outrage?
Yep, that's her. She's appeared in the 2018 San Francisco Comedy Competition, as well as the 2018 10,000 Laughs Comedy Festival in Minneapolis, which is where I met her.
I think she's also worked alongside Jackie Cation and Maria Bamford during the 2016 All Jane Comedy Festival in Portland, Oregon, and was a quarterfinalist in the 2016 She-Devil Festival right here in New York City.
And who could forget that she's appeared on Portlandia and in the web series Northern Bells, and has written for Crack.com and came in third in their region for a beauty contest run by Dave Navarro.
Does she have something cool and new that she wants us to plug on the show?
She does. Everyone should start following Annika on Twitch at Squishcat, SSQUISHCATT, where she now live broadcasts herself playing Fallout Blue Vegas.
Oh, I love that game.
And you can follow her Twitch account on Twitter at SSQUISHCATT, that's Squishcat, to stay updated on when she's going to be playing.
And then you can follow her regular Twitter account, Annika Silla, for jokes and whatnot.
Hell yeah!
Do you ever stream video games on Twitch?
Nah, but sometimes I let my neighbor's grandma watch when I play Spyro.
Wait, is that real?
She fucking hates Ripto.
Your childhood is dead. So grab a box of tissues. Let some dudes and their friends distract you from your issues. Your childhood is distant, so might as well be blunt. There's no sense in resisting the nostalgic front.
Thank you for listening to The Nostalgic Front. I am Brandon Ream, and with me, as always, is...
Patrick Hastings.
The co-host.
The co-host.
Yeah.
The co-host. The co-ghost.
We're
The
both
go-coast.
Co-host, coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Space Ghost, co-host.
Oh, I'm the
co-host.
Nah.
Zorak?
Yeah, I'm Zorak.
Hell yeah.
How are you, buddy?
And I'm Brack. Is that any good? No.
Lima lento soy and
I used to be able to do a good Brack, but I don't know if I can anymore.
Oh, man, that fucking show.
Lima lento soy and pinto navy northern and garbanzo.
That's not it.
Yeah, it is. That was it. That was the song.
That's a song, but that doesn't sound like Brack.
When I eat beans,
I like
stay
beans.
in my own little cloud. Nobody comes to visit me in my little cloud. Don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm cutting muffins. That was close.
That was pretty good.
That was close.
pretty good. I heard it in my earbuds. The listeners know.
Yeah.
I can do Meatwad, of course.
Yeah.
Do right now.
You can only say that, though.
Yeah, but I mean,
Do you
I
have
can
any
try
other
to...
lines you can do as Meat Lamont?
What are some other lines of Meatwad?
Do that Ferris Bueller quote, but as Meatwad.
Which one?
Life's pretty fast.
Life moves. Do right now. Do right now. Life moves pretty fast.
No, I can't. I don't think I
Yeah,
can.
I like it, though.
If I had other Meatwad jokes, I probably could. Other
I always
lines.
thought his name was Meatwad.
What are we talking about on the show today, buddy?
We're talking about little known character,
Singer, artist,
songwriter,
recorder,
maybe the greatest white rapper of all time,
parodist,
cockatielist,
actor,
toucanist,
musical guest,
Hawaiian shirt aficionado,
what's that thing?
avocado,
Squeeze box,
accordion,
accordionist,
yeah, Weird Al Yankovic,
maybe. We're weird
Al, right, Patrick?
Yeah, we're weird alcoholics.
Oh yeah, is that what he calls them?
I don't know, but I thought that's a fun term. Hey, you're my dad. He's a weird alcoholic. What? No, he loves Weird Al. Oh, okay. Also, pretty weird dude. He's got drinking a problem.
Yeah.
You love him.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think, like, pretty much everybody. If you don't love Weird Al, I'm really going to have to question.
I honestly think there is a generational thing. I think there is a group who are probably a little older than us, and because I feel like my brother's generation, my brother was born in 1976.
The people that weren't young enough for Bad Hair Day
Yeah.
to come out and bridge the gap to let them know that Weird Al's always been relevant.
Yeah, I feel like there's like a corniness to him if you're of a certain age.
But
luckily,
like if you were
that
a
fell
teen,
off.
if you were like a teen
Yeah.
in the early 90s,
Yeah.
you know, and you're all like,
Exactly.
aloof as they were.
I feel like
right? They were
yeah.
aloof. And then all of a sudden Smells Like Nirvana comes along and you're like, you can't.
Yeah, I
say
feel like
that
if
about
Kurt Cobain dying fucked you up really bad when it happened, you probably don't like Weird Al as much.
Yeah, you probably weren't
'Cause your age wasn't
rocking Alapalooza.
What is, we've talked about this. What's your generation? What's your Weird Al? Where's your entry point? Is it like Turtles where you never not remember knowing about Weird Al? Or
I don't think I ever remember not knowing about Weird Al because my Weird Aldom is neck and neck with Michael. Those big Michael Jackson parodies.
Oh, I think you meant Michael Myers from Halloween.
Well,
before we get too deep, let's say we do the Wikipedia.
Before we get in too deep.
Oh, and also before we dare to be stupid.
That's one of his albums.
I got it.
Except for you can't see his dick. They should have, if he was going to go full parody, should have gone full pair of nuts.
Full parrot.
On the cover of In Too Deep.
Full pair of nuts. Alfred Matthew Weird Al Yankovic was born October 23rd, 1959. Wow, he's older than I thought. He's older than my dad.
Yeah. Well, dude, what do you expect, man? Early 80s is when he broke.
I didn't think he was young, but I didn't know he was older than my dad.
He was 21 when he broke.
He's an American...
He's actually younger than that.
Singer-songwriter, record producer, satirist, film producer, and author. He is known for his humorous songs that make light of...
He's a Saturnist?
He's a Saturnist. He loves that...
He's still praised as the god Saturn.
No, he loves that WCW wrestler.
Oh, yeah, Perry?
Yeah. He makes fun of popular culture and often parodies specific songs by contemporary musical artists, original songs that are a style of pastiches of the work of other artists, and polka medleys of several popular songs featuring his favored instrument, the squeeze box.
I'm sure you'd like a lot of the 90s style parodies.
Oh, I love him. I love all
when
that
he's
stuff.
doing like his more Gin Blossomy.
Yeah.
Just like, I love a big fan of Frank's 2000-inch TV.
Yeah.
Frank's 2000-inch TV.
I don't know that one, I don't think, but I probably do.
Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it.
But I do, I feel like, let me get some more of this stuff. Since his first aired comedy song in 1976, he has sold more than 12 million albums. That's as of 2007. So imagine how many more he sold in the 14 years. God damn it. Somebody update Wikipedia, you sons of bitches. Record more than 150 parody and original songs and perform more than 1,000 live shows. I'm sure he's done way more than 1,000 live shows.
I don't think he did live forever.
Until recently? Because I feel like he's always on tour now.
Now he's on tour way more. I don't think he ever toured until... I think he's got to rely on... He had to build his audience more from being just a...
Little kids?
Weird Al was probably considered a flash in the pan, like, more times in his career than any other... pop culture person that's been around for 1, 2, 3, going on 5 decades. He's also
one of those people who I would be interested in. I would love to talk to him for a lot of reasons, but I would because he's always kind of in character whenever he does interviews.
He's always a great podcast guest.
He is, and I would be interested to know how his goddamn brain is. I'd love to see like a tell-all where he's just like, where he's like, hey, I fucking thought it was over.
Well, linguistically, man, like I'm not joking when I say it. He's one of the best rappers ever.
Yeah. Have you ever seen him live?
No,
I would love that. Me too.
Yeah,
I was watching
especially
a bunch of live videos.
The production that goes behind it too, because not only are his songs iconic, at least especially to his fan base, but all of the music videos in and of themselves are like iconic, and so he incorporates a lot of the stuff from his videos and in his live show.
He's not just the music's a parody, but then the way he does those videos, like have you seen those neck and necks where they put the bad videos next to each other or something?
Oh yeah, especially like Beat It.
Yeah. And this is interesting too that you were talking about. We started the show. This all ties back in. Weird Al he's voiced a lot of cartoon characters. He did the one-shot character Petroleum Joe on the Brack Show.
Ah,
So look at that. And that even ties into our bullshit riff at the top.
that's why we were doing it.
He's been on tons of cartoons. Of course, he has that famous Scooby-Doo from a few years ago where he played himself, and they were at a Scooby-Doo, or they were at a Weird Al concert. Transformers, the animated series he was in. Transformers.
Who did he play in Transformers the animated series?
It says Wreck-Gar.
You know
a
that?
waste collection vehicle.
You know why that's an interesting...
Let me know.
Wreck-Gar in the original Transformers, the animated movie.
The movie.
Yeah, the Transformers, the movie. Wreck-Gar, voiced by Eric Idle.
Oh.
But, of Monty Python fame, but after they meet Wreck-Gar, the song that plays in the background,
Dare to be Stupid.
Dare to be Stupid by Weird Al,
Now,
and
this
all of the junk bots
This
go
might
crazy.
be a dumbass question, but is Dare to be Stupid original? That's
Yeah.
not a cover, right?
No, it's a
But the video is a style. Isn't
No.
the video a parody of?
Well, I mean, the song is it's
it's in
one
the
of his
style
parodies.
of
Devo.
Devo.
Yeah.
Okay, and the video is a parody of a popular video, right?
No.
With the block animation and everything.
No, well, the video is really like all over the place, and
Yeah.
it does a whole bunch of.
He does like
It's like it's really hard to peg down. It's just a bunch of like there's different segments of the video that definitely harken back to like different Devo videos. Which
Yeah.
pretty much just whip it, but the video is all pretty like it's styled, you know.
Yeah. He's everywhere. He's like all these cartoons. He's been on Tim and Eric.
Well,
he's
yeah.
really beloved by the current comedy community. Like
Yeah.
he was the musical guest on Comedy Bang Bang for a
Well,
season
he's
or two.
nowadays he's one of the like old guards that's
Yeah.
still like relevant and loved.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay relevant and loved in comedy.
And beloved and be a good person and
I mean,
stuff
the
like
worst thing you can look back on his career is be like, oh, kind of fat shaming there.
There's some fan shaming stuff,
But
and there's also some.
He's also writing parody songs in
yeah,
the 80s.
it was never felt hurtful.
And
the
on
fan,
top of that, if you watch, it's not really like
it's actually like empowering in a weird way.
Yeah.
There's also a couple like sexy not sexy, but like kind of dirty-ish jokes in a few songs that I never noticed as a kid. But then there's some stuff like that's the night Santa went crazy and shit. That was a fucking a scary,
That's
weird ass
on-
long song.
both of his Christmas songs are on my playlist every year.
Yeah, every Christmas. I think
Christmas at Ground
yeah.
Zero is another good one.
Well, you're not.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a Christmas album.
You're not gonna believe this. He's directed. I'm just going through his goddamn Wikipedia now. He directed several music videos for
Hanson,
artists,
right?
including Hanson.
Which I was thinking about this the other day.
Bop.
Isn't it crazy that like none of the Hanson kids wound up being like
A drug addict or anything,
or a shitty
yeah,
person,
breaking
or
his
just-
brain.
Where's the fucking dirt on Hanson?
You know what it is?
How'd they keep their noses so clean?
The gods. They're Christians.
Really?
Jesus kept them in check. Yeah. You got the great babysitter when it's JC himself.
You know who also was good at keeping people in check? Stalin.
Oh, yeah, you're right. This is interesting. He directed the video for Rock in the Suburbs for Ben Folds, which is a great video. Most surprising to me, he directed 2 music videos for Jeff Foxworthy, including Party All Night, which is one of my favorite Jeff Foxworthy videos. That's the one where he's like, I'd like to report a crime. Somebody puked in the aquarium. And Todd Glass is in it.
I'd have to imagine he's directed a decent amount of his own videos, too.
Oh, probably, yeah. We're gonna. Do you know that Jeff Foxworthy? Party all night, gonna live it up.
What's cool
Classic.
is, again, he's just, he did it himself.
Yeah,
Like, because he started playing accordion at 7.
yeah. When he was
And
getting if you know a little bit more of his
And he's like
backstory,
a
let
boy.
me hear that.
He's like played accordion at 7, was very sheltered.
Yeah.
But like very protective parents. And then was just like some nerd savant. He went to like college like at 16.
Yeah.
And then it was like, but he was like 19 by the time he started writing stuff. Like he would go into the bathroom at college.
Yeah.
And just with like a 4-track and an accordion, come back out and write like Another One Rides the Bus.
Yeah.
And My Baloney.
And that's the difference between him
And then
me.
he put it on the radio show hosted by Bart Simpson's Mortal Enemy.
Dr. Mento.
Dr. D.
And
Mento.
And you know what I would do? So that's the difference between Weird Al and I there. Just one of the differences is that in college, he'd go into the bathroom and record a hit song. You know? I go to the bathroom, jack off, and then let the cum go into that little drain on the floor.
Yeah, and then they put signs up and be like, hey, stop jacking off into the shower.
Hey, please jacking off.
Patrick.
The toilets are getting clogged.
But, yeah. What's
Only difference between Weird Al and I, by the way.
Did you ever listen to Dr. Demento back in the day?
No, I never.
Never?
I could be wrong in this. Some fucking Omaha listener, maybe a Zach Peterson will know. But I think 101.9 The Edge in like the mid '90s would air it.
Yeah.
But I don't know enough, and so I only knew of it as an after fact. But you used to be able to, in the Napster days, like in the early downloading music days, you could download like long blocks. You could download like a 4-hour audio track, and it took like 2 days to download. And then I would listen to those though, and it'd be like it's kind of like a bootleg show. You're listening to a show from '98 that I'm listening to in 2002.
I had to do the Dr. Demento for me as a kid at one point was kind of like Mystery Science Theater. Because they only played it like at 2 in the morning on Sundays.
Yeah.
So I'd have to like, I never caught it very often, but every once in a while I'd like find a way to like wake up in the middle of the night and listen to it. Because they were putting it on at the same time as Coast to Coast, at least in fucking Iowa.
I always loved though the idea of it. I especially like funny songs. You know, I had an album when I was a kid that was country comedy classics. And it was a lot of songs like, how much is that hound dog in the window?
Arf, arf.
And then there was also, A Boy Named Sue's on there, which is funny because that's actually like a pretty harsh song about a murder. And then Hot Rod Lincoln, which isn't really even a comedy song. It's just like a fun song, you know? So I've always been drawn to these comedy songs. And then when I was in band, some of my first songs I ever wrote were kind of comedy songs. I wrote a song called I Want to Be a Deep Sea Diver. I Want to Be Just Like MacGyver. Like all these kind of songs.
I can remember Weird Al being huge as a kid.
Yeah.
Inescapable. I was 6 years old when UHF was coming out. I was hyped for that. UHF, kind of funny though. They got...
That's his film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they put it out like right in the middle of the summer. Orion. NFer's no Orion films.
From RoboCop.
Yeah. They weren't having good times at Orion.
Yeah.
They were losing a lot of money. And then they came out with UHF, which tested great. So they put it right smack dab in the middle of one of the biggest summers of all time. And 88.
What else came in, do you know? What killed it?
Batman.
Oh, God, yeah.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
God dang.
Lethal Weapon 2, When Harry Met Sally.
LW2?
Yeah. Just like all these huge movies buried it.
And Al's great, but he's not he's a Netflix release.
Have you seen UHF?
I have. I saw it when I was a kid, but I haven't seen it in fucking 20 years.
Oh, yeah?
You know, I wish I would have rewatched it for this episode. But
it was on my short like DVD collection span.
Oh,
so
yeah. That would make sense.
I've seen it enough. And, God, it's got a lot of really good stuff in it.
Yeah. Well,
the best stuff, it's movie that you can like rewatch on YouTube now.
Oh, yeah.
It's all segmented.
Oh, yeah, because it's all like, vignettes.
Yeah. And one of my all-time favorite bits, this guy, the movie was actually dedicated to him because he died when they were making the movie.
Damn.
And he had like a bigger role because his like one scene steals it. And
by the way, at Thanksgiving, I love having a bigger role.
It works great even out of context. It's Raul's Animal Kingdom.
Can we listen to this?
Yeah. Check it out.
Hey man, this is Raul Hernandez and welcome to Raul's Wild Kingdom, coming to you live from my apartment. How about that, huh? Okay, first thing we're gonna do today is check out the wonderful world of turtles. This is my friend Tommy. Tommy, say hello to the nice people. Hello. Ha! Isn't he great, huh? Okay, so the turtle is a member of the reptile family, and he's got this hard protective shell, which keeps predators away, also provides him with his own home when he sleeps. Oh, and he's got these tiny, teeny little legs, which makes him move real slow. And not too many people know this, but the turtle is also nature's suction cup. Watch this. You see that? It sticks. Huh? Okay. Oh, yeah. What else I got for you? Yeah. Check this out. This is my ant farm. You know, ants are amazing. They can carry 50 times their own weight. And they work for weeks and weeks building these intricate little tunnels. Oh, yeah. They hate it when you do this.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, look.
They're really mad now.
Where'd you find this guy?
Me? I thought you hired him.
For those of you just joining us,
Today we're teaching poodles how to fly. Come here, Foofy. Foofy.
Oh
Are you
my
psyched?
Are you psyched?
Are you ready? Okay. Here we go. Get ready and fly! Oh, man.
Oh, man.
You know, sometimes it takes them a little longer to learn how to do it right. Okay, come on. Say that.
Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they got that. They got
That's great. And that fella died, the actor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
And then Wheel of Fish. That's another good bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. They got I know it's Fran Drescher.
Oh, yeah.
And it's got a lot of old.
This is pretty fun. Harris Whittles, the great comedian who passed away, who I was friends with, Weird Al. I was going through when it was just the anniversary of his death, and I was going through his tweets, and one of his tweets was, "Hey, can I get a fuck doll that looks like Fran Drescher?" And I'm like, what a point in history. Yeah, that's right. God damn. She was in a lot of stuff. She was also in Spinal Tap. God damn, what a career.
Yep. 2 big cult hits right there.
Yeah, she was also
For sure.
working at this bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, and her boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing scenes.
Yeah, it's funny. I was just watching the Siskel and Ebert review. Seems like every time we cover a movie,
They hate that fucker.
on this show.
Yeah.
Oh man, do they fucking hate it?
Yeah. Did they hate this? Pan it?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
God.
said there was nothing funny in it, and it was just really bad.
Eat shit.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
I'm glad they're both dead.
Yeah, rest in peace, guys. We're sorry to you. Did you ever write your own parody songs when you were a kid? Was that a thing? Do you remember any of them? Any of the ones that when you were a kid that you kicked around? Any ideas? Because I know them all. Because my brain's
I had
that
the
way.
one from I was talking about last week where it's "I Want to Cut You Up."
Oh yeah, your Dahmer song.
Yep.
I wanna cut
Dom
you
and
up.
Dahmer.
Mine was okay. Here's one I had. Young man turned 28. He won the Powerball and got laid the next day. It's a housefly in your Kool-Aid.
Oh.
You know, you get it?
The only one I can.
Isn't it bionic?
Me and my stepdad had we had the cranberries.
Zombie?
No.
Zombie!
No. Did you have to pull my finger?
Oh, yeah, that's
Did
good.
you have to let it linger?
Oh, yeah, that's real good.
Yeah.
I had one that no one would know, but there was a President of the United States of America song called Naked and Famous, and I changed it to Stupid and Clueless, and it was just like... It was so dumb.
Well,
parody a song nobody already knows, you know. But it was good.
You know,
and then we did a thing on this show.
We did.
Do we want to get to that?
Yeah.
So what
I think it's a perfect segue.
This sounds fun. What we did was we challenged each other to write our own parody songs. Now neither of us know what these are going to be, but I don't think we're not Weird Al, but we got a little bit here. So Ream's going to go first. So I'll banter while he gets his prepared. Now this is a parody song. I don't know anything going into this. And this is Ream's. I'm going to close my eyes. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm just going to take this in as art whenever you're ready. So he's loading it up now. He's gonna do his parody version, and then next I'll do mine. How's that sound? We don't do a lot of dumb shit like this on the show, but I'm very excited for this. That's for sure.
I will say, here's some of my. It was hard to
It's
decide.
so fucking hard.
It's hard to decide.
Weird Al is an artist.
It's hard to write stuff.
Don't give it away. I want you to just play it and start singing it.
Here's some of my ones that didn't make the cut.
Oh, for sure. I love that. Yeah. I like that.
I had Heart, and it was going to be about how did I get left home alone? You know, when he's talking about like setting traps and stuff.
Yeah.
Thompson Twins, where it's like, I want a sandwich, turkey and rye. You know, and then it eventually goes into hoagie now. Oh,
I like it. Yeah.
You know,
I love it.
Whitney Houston, the greatest lunch of all.
That feels like that's been done. I mean, that feels right out of Weird Al's collection,
well,
you know?
the thing is, you got to go food with most of the stuff.
Now,
So most of my thing, I believe in a thing called lunch.
So some of your favorites are probably fat and eat it and all that. So that makes sense how they came to
I was
that.
going to do Bangles, just another maniacal Friday. And then you can talk about being Jason.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Trumpy.
Oh, yeah.
You know, very topical.
This almost made it.
This is almost the one.
ZZ Top. Every dog's crazy about another dog's butt.
Oh, boy, buddy, you should get into this game. You're good at it.
And then I had Quiet Riot. Come on, get employed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's like a statement.
Yeah.
Come on,
I was going to talk
all
about like playing too many video, like a loafer on your couch.
Yeah.
Like you're a parent.
A lazy boy.
And this millennial's back home with you. And it's like, come on, get employed. I was going to do that.
I like that.
And then, that song by The Outfield, Your Love?
Yeah.
Like I said, Weird Al's got a lot of food songs.
He does.
He's also got a lot of Star Wars songs.
Oh.
So it's going to be, I just want to use the Force tonight.
I like that, yeah.
I just want to move things with my mind.
That's good. Yeah.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah. Josie? What's the opening line of that song?
Josie's on a vacation far away.
Yeah.
So I could start. Yeah. Rebels were fighting the Empire.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
And then,
okay,
but
what did you settle on?
This
I'm going to close my eyes.
Okay.
So I'll hear the opening lines, and then I'll get to hear you sing it, okay?
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, bud. Oh.
You always made me feel scared to raise my arm in public. And you're always here with me. From the time I get out of the shower, you should know. Everywhere I go, always on my mind, on my brow, in my pits. Baby, you're the worst thing in my life. You're my perspiration. You bring pit stains to my life. You're my perspiration. I want to get Botox injected into my armpits. No one needs a mop more than me. And I know it's plain to see.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Soaking in from my undershirt. And I know, yes I know, and I know it's embarrassing.
Yes, I know.
Walking around being a Niagara Falls. You should know. Everywhere I go, always on my mind, on my brow, in my pits. Baby, you're the worst thing in my life. You're my perspiration. You bring stains to my shirts. You're the perspiration. And then it just goes out like that.
Oh, that's so good. You did so much, buddy. God damn, that's great.
Sign me.
Oh boy. And what? Oh, now
I got practice on this because I did Not Quite Midnight.
Oh, sure. Wait, is that the same one you did on Not Quite Midnight?
No, I got. I had to do. I got Pogs. I had to write a song about Pogs to the tune of "Don't Fear the Reaper," and it was called "Don't Fear the Slammer."
Love it. And if you don't know what Not Quite Midnight is, friends of the show, Chris Calgero, who's on the network, Morning Coffee, and Courtney McGinnis, who's on the network with Narcissist, they run a show together called Not Quite Midnight. It's a stand-up show, a variety of show, and they do a bit on it called, what is it? Weird Al or Not Weird Al? Not Quite Weird Al or something. And so on that, you have to write parody songs during the course of the show. Now, you did that, and what was your song?
Don't Fear the Reaper.
Don't Fear the Reaper, and it was about Pogs. And when I did that, I had, I don't remember what my topic was. Maybe, somebody cut their knife in the sink? That was what it was. Somebody cut their finger in the sink, and that's what my premise was. And my song was Call Me Maybe. And I had so much fun doing that, that since then...
What? What? Call me Blady? What'd you go with?
I think it was.
Oops.
I
I
cannot
just cut
remember. I
myself.
wish I did.
Call me an
It
ambulance.
was. I was looking for it because
should have been like that.
it was on my old phone, and it was. I had it in the notes of my old phone, but I don't have that phone no more. But I wanted to find it for this episode. But then I also not too
should
long
have been
ago.
oops, call an ambulance.
I did a show with a friend of the show, Jen Welch,
Uh-huh.
who, and Jen, she, her life is a sad sack. She hurt her brain, and all this. It's out there. Everybody
Wasn't
knows
her
this.
brain.
But she, her ovaries got mad at her, and so we did a big benefit show for her, and in it, I did a song. I was like, oh, I didn't know this was a benefit show. I thought I was just supposed to do karaoke. I thought it was just a party. So I rewrote the lyrics of Flagpole Sitta, but I made it seem like I was just singing Flagpole Sitta, but then when the karaoke track popped up, all the lyrics were about how I think Jen's faking it, and I don't think anything's real, and it was very fun. So I feel like I also have been in the
and also I forgot one other song.
Please let me know.
Okay. Goo. I'm really Gumby now.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Gumby and I got a pet horse. And it's pretty much that.
Pretty good. Goo. I'm really Gumby now, and I really got a bad horn.
I'm really Gumby.
I'm really Gumby.
I'm really Gumby.
I love that. Now mine, I feel like you had more than I did. I got me 2 verses, a little bit of a bridge, and a chorus. Okay, now, so close your eyes. Okay, now I'm going to be ready for this. I hope this will work. I had to bring it up, but I think this will work. I haven't tested this audio track, so I don't know if it's going to give me any bullshit at the beginning. Paper sales in Scranton, not the most exciting vocation. And Michael Scott, the boss, has dreams of comedy situations. Burned his foot on a Foreman grill, but no hospitalization.
Very nice.
Thank you so much. It's the mid-2000s in the Rust Belt of civilization. Jim and Pam in love after years and years of casual flirtation. And Phyllis married Bob Vance from Vance Refrigeration.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
That's beautiful.
I got a little more. Andy moved from Sanford and he has a problem raging. Kelly Kapoor, Kevin and Oscar, Aaron, Toby, Meredith, Angela, Shaden, Dwight Schrute Beats Farms, RyansWolf.com,
Here we go.
Dunder Mifflin Paper Salesman, Dunder Mifflin Paper Salesman. That's it. That's all I got.
That's great, man.
Thank you, man.
Wow.
I wish I could have practiced it. I wanted to have, literally, when I pitched this to you, I wanted to have the whole thing done, like an audio track. But then I had Jackknife last night, so I didn't get to. But you went with food, and that shows your era. You love all that. I like, the Saga Begins is my favorite. And so and then the Flintstones Bedrock,
Oh,
and so that's what got in my head. And I was like, The Office, I can really use that.
Bedrock Anthem, you know. Yabba dabba 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 do now.
It's so good. And so, and then
I get by on my prehistoric know-how. Betty Ann Barman got a baby named Bam Bam. Little Pebbles, this is #1 fan.
What was the other one?
Strongest toddler in the whole land. Tear your arm off if you're shaking your hand.
The other
got
version.
a car, gonna push it with my feet now. Gonna take my family out to eat now. Drive-through burger and the Brontosaur burger at the drive-thru can't be beat now. Nope, that's
How
not
come
it.
everybody got a bit of beat back?
Gonna be the first Rolling Stone subscriber. Oh, I can remember Alapalooza was probably my biggest.
Yeah.
I got dared at some school
To be stupid?
No, pretty much. Yeah. I guess I did get dared to be stupid, but some kid said he'd give me $10 if I went up to the school event and got on the microphone and sang Harvey the Wonder Hamster.
Oh, that's funny.
And then I went up there, Tim Hartman, you still owe me $10.
Hey, eat shit, Tim.
Yeah, you still owe me.
Eat shit, we're coming for you.
And sang Harvey the Wonder Hamster.
Ugh,
Which is a
that's
great one-off song off of Alapalooza.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I when I wrote this one, I had a couple other things I was trying to do. I didn't have as many as you. I didn't go as deep. But I love the idea of writing about The Office. I thought that would be a fun thing to do. And so what I dabbled with a little Sublime.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, my boss is Michael Scott.
Oh.
I'll remember, And then I also tried to do What's Going On. And I just saw the episode where he burned his foot on the grill. So I was like, I'm in the morning and I burn my foot and I look at
That's cool.
I had all these ideas, but yeah, so that was really fun. God, we should do shit like that more often on the show. Yeah, like dumbass games. Well, what do you say? I feel like we've kind of talked about this is what the show is today. You're not learning nothing about Weird Al, but we reached out to the NFers, and boy, there's a bunch of these fucking weird alcoholics out here.
Holy shit!
So we're just gonna go down, and we did it today. We just asked, "What's your favorite?" We didn't ask, "What's your favorite memory?" Something that's gonna be really long. We just asked, "What's your favorite 3 songs?" And so let's go down. We got a shit ton of responses today from you fuckers. So do you want to start?
Yeah, sure thing. I sure do.
I'll do it. I got Ryan Wallace Barr.
Oh, I wanted to.
He said, living with a hernia, I'm fat, and white and nerdy.
Oh, nice.
Which also just sounds like a resume for us.
Yeah.
Living with a hernia, fat, white and nerdy. Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of...
I mean, it got us close to home,
Ouch. Max Bruno says, everything you know is wrong.
Oh, great.
He's a smart guy. So
yeah, that's a good one.
The night Santa went crazy and Albuquerque.
I don't know Albuquerque. I don't know that song.
Oh, it's epic.
I know all the other ones on there. John Shuda said Amish Paradise, which is this is close to me. I bet John and I are about the same age. Amish Paradise, The Saga Begins, and that's your horoscope for today. The Saga Begins is my all-time favorite Weird Al song, and it's one of my top 5 favorite songs ever.
Saga Begins and Amish Paradise are both on the very short list of Weird Al
Okay,
songs.
you did it with Dabba Dabba Doo now. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack. And I knew me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation into maybe cutting them a little slack.
Yeah, I have a machete version of how I watch the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
Where
you listen to that.
I just listened to The Saga Begins instead of Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
It's interesting how he wrote that too, right?
Yeah, because so we were talking... When I was a kid, I thought he wrote it just by what he had heard, but you said he read the book.
Yeah, he read the novelization.
So that feels a little more...
before...
Was the novelization out before the movie?
Yeah.
Because he's fucking dead on. That would spoil that movie.
Yeah.
That's
he
crazy.
put it out right when the movie came out. It was great synergy, too.
Yeah.
We like to try and do that with some of our
when
releases.
big movies didn't come out, yeah. But goddamn, that song, that is one of my favorites. Did you know junkyard slavers and even...
What's also great about Weird Al, though, is we're going to go through this list. There's going to be plenty of songs I've never heard.
Sure. A lot of them I've never heard.
Because everybody has
a different era.
Their Weird Al.
Also, his newer stuff is very good, like the Mandatory Fun, which came out.
Oh, yeah.
Which was really special to him
album.
Because that was the first album he released without a label.
And it was number 1.
He didn't know what would happen because you're in this... He didn't realize that when you're in a label and you're in that kind of a system for a while, it's like there's people pushing all your stuff, so it's hard to believe in yourself. But then he puts it out and it goes to number 1 and he gets the Grammy and everything. It's like, fuck, man.
I also love Weird Al's. He's had the same band since college.
Yeah, that one old gray-haired dude that's in all the videos. I love him.
Yeah, those are the guys that were playing guitar with him on early Dr. Demento shit. Yeah. And I also love his version of percussion. Yeah. Which is just fart noises and armpit shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Real NFer Allie Galloway said, Raya or the Kaiser, You Don't Love Me Anymore, and Pretty Fly for a Rabbi. And she says most nostalgic as The Saga Begins. Pretty Fly for a Rabbi is really good. I don't know Raya or the Kaiser. Raya or the Kaiser. I don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Platt,
he said the Weird Al theme show, Albuquerque, and Hardware Store.
I don't know Hardware Store. I gotta look into that. God damn.
I wonder if Hardware Store is the James Taylor style parody from Even Worse.
Okay.
Where it's, I remember good old Mr. Crinder. He ran the corner grocery store. Always walked through the aisles with a big friendly smile. He'd say a howdy when you walk in the door. Always treated me nice, gave me friendly advice. I don't know why, set fire to his place. Oh, I'll never forget the day that I bashed in his brains. Oh, you should have seen the look on his face. Let me tell you now, those were the good old days.
What a fucking weird
Those were
ass.
the good old days.
He's got a darkness in him that you don't
The years
hear.
go by, but the memory stays. But those were the good old days. That's one of my favorites.
That's good, yeah. Adam Suzanne.
I remember sweet
Jesus.
Michelle. She was my high school romance. She was fun to talk to and nice to smell. So I took her to the homecoming dance. Then I tied her to a chair and I shaved off all her hair and I left her in the desert all alone. Some nights in my dreams I can still hear her screams. Oh, I wonder if she ever made it home.
Okay, we gotta just get
Oh,
it going
sorry.
now. You know
I
what
got
mean?
distracted.
Adam Suzanne says Amish Paradise. Smells Like Nirvana, which both of those are huge for me, of
Yeah.
course. And Pretty Fly for a Rabbi, also big. Smells
All
Like
the
Nirvana
girls
is
say
great.
pretty fly for a rabbi.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know, Smells Like Nirvana. There was some story about how like he got asked on the set of SNL if that could go. Kurt Cobain, he got a call at SNL because like Al knew writers or something, and that's where he gave him the okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
What I think is cool is the fact that he's like one of the like preeminent like accordion players by default. in the
Yeah.
world.
And the other one?
Yeah, he shares the same last name as like one of the biggest.
It's got to just be a Polish thing,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh. Because Frank
Yankovic.
Yankovic is like the polka king.
Yeah.
And then he makes all the polka songs.
Zia Vodna said Polka Party. Another one rides the bus, and Amish Paradise. Honestly, I would listen to. I'm thinking of making this playlist. I would just listen to a playlist of just the polkas because they're so good. And then it's all
Bohemian
that
Polka
stuff.
is
Yeah.
fucking
Oh
great.
yeah. Alex Murray, The Saga Begins, All About the Pentiums, and the Hamilton Polka. The Hamilton Polka is really good, and the All About the Pentiums is that definitely that era that I missed.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's really good.
Uh-huh. And then also here we got Larry Fulford said Yoda.
Wyoda!
There we go. He's got good old days on
Yeah.
there. And King of Suede.
Those are good. Andy Fleming, Word Crimes.
Everybody shut up.
That's a really good one. One More Minute, and This Is the Life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know One More Minute, but a lot of people keep suggesting that. Is that one that I should know?
Like I said, man, up top, Saga Begins and Amish Paradise are on the short list.
They are.
Because Brian Allen Mitchell picked two of them for his top three.
And then he got It's All About the Pentiums, which
That's
just shows
right.
you how good that one is. Hannah Ty, friend of the show, wrote the whole Running with Scissors album, and Gump is underrated. Gump is great. Gump sat alone on a bench in the park. Totally. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, all of the ones where he's able to do a narrative
Yes.
from a movie
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Well, that's why
And
I
then
wanted to do The Office. I wanted
same
something,
thing
yeah.
with like, the two Star Wars ones with that
Wait.
and Yoda.
Oh, Yoda, yeah.
God, the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh,
from,
for sure, yeah.
You know,
Yep, that's good. You know what I'm surprised is that he never did. I would think, why not do all the Star Wars movies?
yeah.
I feel like that would be, how Robot
Maybe
Chicken
he just
did that?
doesn't want to step on MC Chris's toes.
Oh, does MC Chris do that? I guess I know
yeah.
he has Fet's Vet, but
He actually made a MC Chris has done a rap song about a vehicle for every bounty hunter.
he's done every bounty. What is Slave One? Then what are the other vehicles?
No, you got Fet's Vet, you got Danger's dump truck. You
Oh,
got,
really?
Zuckus and you got Zuckus's Prius. You got IG88's 57 Chevy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Mark Von Ahn, in front of the show, said "Dare to Be Stupid," "Saga Begins," and UHF.
Those are two great original songs that I really like.
Yeah,
too.
Joe Bates, 3. All About the Pentiums, "Stuck in a Closet with Vanna White," and "I Want a New Duck."
JC Sabella, Dare to Be Stupid, Word Crimes, and This Is the Life.
Everybody shut up. Word Crimes is good, and also I haven't seen it yet, but Foil is really good. The Royals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially how it starts going into conspiracy theory for the entire second half of it.
Yeah. Tracy McClendon said, "When I was your age, Headline News and Smells Like Nirvana." Also, Headline
Smells
News
Like
is
Nirvana is a great video. I like when
It's
arms get ripped off.
And I might be wrong in this. This might just be urban legendy shit, but I think it's a lot of the same extras. I think they used the same extras for it because they shot it like in the same area.
Liz Larkin said, White and Nerdy. Skipper Dan and Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah. Jurassic Park's
Like
great.
I never even heard the original as a kid growing
Yeah,
up.
totally. Yeah.
I just knew that I love the video because
Well, that's a huge thing with Weird Al. There's so many songs that I only know, especially a lot of the 80s stuff, I
Yeah.
only know the Weird Al version of it.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And then
Oh,
you
yeah.
hear it on the radio and you're like, oh, cool. I don't know what
just
this
like
is.
as much of a Beatles fan as I was as
Yeah.
a kid, I never knew one of his best is it's pretty underrated. He does George Harrison's
As my good car gently tweets or something?
No, George
Okay.
Harrison did I'm trying to think of the original version of it now because right now it's all in my head is this song is 6 words long.
Oh, I don't know it. I don't know what we're talking about.
6 words long. Had to write a new song, and I don't know. I'm
don't know.
butchering it.
You know, this is a sidebar, but Ben Folds has a song called "Is It Smoke?" And it's just a headline from a newspaper article about a guy who burns his house down smoking a cigarette. Mm-hmm. The lyrics are just literally the article. That's pretty cool. Rebecca Trent, just all she put was 1 more minute, so I got to listen to that one because that's been getting on there. Alex Fleming, Trapped in the Drive-Thru, Jurassic Park, and Amish Paradise. Is Trapped in the Drive-Thru a play on Trapped in the Closet?
Yeah.
Is it like 15 minutes long?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I
Pretty
haven't
good.
heard that one. Yeah, I'll check it out.
It's on that nobody's mentioned it, but bought it on eBay is really good.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I like that.
That's like Backstreet Boys, like found it
You know-
on eBay.
Eric Brown, he's acknowledged how hard this is. Everything You Know Is Wrong, Melanie and the Hamilton Polka. I love seeing the Hamilton Polka pocket because that's brand new,
yeah.
and it's great.
Melanie's a classic too. That's from Even Worse, and Alapalooza are my Al albums.
Yeah. You know,
So
comedian,
I know those top to bottom.
LA comedian, and he's the host of Mystery Science Theater now, Jonah Ray. He did, I think I talked about this a couple shows ago. He's doing punk shows now where he's playing, and it's like he's covering Weird Al as faster punk versions, but he's doing the Weird Al songs. And I haven't seen it. There's not video of it yet, but I mean, it just sounds so good.
James Nichols said Amish Paradise, The Night Santa Went Crazy, and Albuquerque.
Oh boy, what a good one. Eric Brown, he just wants to point out that everyone's list is correct, and I like that. Yeah,
He's correct.
Eric,
in
we're all on
saying
board.
that.
Charlie Rohr said the polka medleys, which like I said, I could listen to those all fucking day. Here's an interesting one. Matt Storrs, friend of the show, a football star from Arizona. He said that I lost on Jeopardy, like a surgeon. That's your horoscope for today.
Like a Surgeon, I guess, is the only parody that Al didn't come up with the name of originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who did?
Madonna.
Madonna thought of it herself?
Madonna thought of it and then mentioned it to Al's manager.
That's funny.
And then he wrote it.
He's like, all right, well, Madonna asked. Last night at the show, I was talking to somebody in the audience, and I did the thing where I'm like, hey, what celebrity sightings do you guys got? And somebody said out, Madonna. And I'm just like, oh, what was she wearing?
Yeah.
And I got a big laugh. Then I go, I'm just kidding. But seriously, what was she wearing?
Also, Our Loves in Jeopardy is one of those songs that's they're never going to get back.
Yeah,
from
because it's
Weird
just,
Al.
I lost on Jeopardy. Yeah.
'Cause anytime I've heard that in the entirety of my life, it just sounds like, I lost on Jeopardy,
Yeah.
baby.
Kev, from our guest on the show, Kevin O'Brien, said Amish Paradise, Eat It and Rye, or the Kaiser. Trent Norris, real great friend of the show from Iowa. You Don't Love Me Anymore, White and Nerdy, and Smells Like Nirvana. Now, You Don't Love Me Anymore is also really good. Oh.
Austin Dingus.
I have a friend of mine, Glenwood, Iowa.
Oh, yeah?
51534, baby.
Well, he said number one, Albuquerque. The Night Santa Went Crazy and Amish Paradise.
And now, in our school, we sang Gangster's Paradise in elementary school in we sang Gangster's Paradise in a school musical, and a bunch of us just sang Amish Paradise.
Yeah, I just love how they have Mrs. Brady in the music.
Oh,
video.
yeah, so weird, too.
Also, I guess that was like the biggest beef of his career because I guess he kind of did it without all of Coolio's
well, he was told.
blessings.
It's kind of one of those. He said things because he said that his management had Coolio's blessings. Coolio said they didn't, and I kind of wonder if maybe Coolio's people gave him. You know
Even
what I mean?
though Coolio
Like-
stole Fantastic Voyage, so whatever.
Well, like I don't know if maybe it was like management said it was okay, but then he's just like, "What the fuck?" But then they did later made up on the MTV Awards. Remember when Al came out with the fucking? He had the wild hair too.
Yeah.
Darren Patterson, great friend of the show. He said, "Dare to be stupid." UHF and another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus is very underrated.
Like UHF as a song.
Yeah.
I just think it's a great song. Don't touch that channel. Don't turn the dial. You're gonna love on UHF.
Did you watch when he took over Weird Al TV when he took over MTV2 that full time?
Yeah.
That was great.
Anytime they didn't, he wasn't on video rotation enough.
Yeah.
In the 90s, and there were a couple times where he just took over MTV.
It was great.
It was like the best because you're going to be able to catch up on all these Weird Al videos you still hadn't seen.
Now, speaking of these goddamn, what is it, Polish or whatever the fuck it is,
Mm-hmm.
Maria Wojciechowski, who did as Sugar Tree a great impression of Weird Al. We're actually going to drop that at the end of the episode. But she says Amish Paradise, Like a Surgeon, and Gump. And what a great mix of 3 songs right there.
A lot of crossover because Joe Gray's Amish Paradise, Gump, and the 19
very
went
similar.
crazy.
Rosenberger, Party in the CIA, which is good. That's a newer one too. Party in the CIA. Harvey the Wonder Hamster, which of course you love.
Hey, Harvey.
It's Fuck You, Tim, Pay the Money, and Jurassic Park, which is great. Murray Valeriano, Bob.
Jesus Christ.
The Saga Begins, and Bob. What's Bob? Is that like an early song?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
God damn, but Murray loves it. He put it on there twice. The song's so great, he loved it twice. Stuart Allred, I call his fans Yankers. Well, that's just more of a comment. David Fisher, Dare to Be Stupid, One More Minute, and Christmas at Ground Zero. Amanda Murray, friend of the show from the Des Moines days, Yoda Saga Begins. Oh, she tied those two.
Yeah, well, they're, the 2 Star Wars ones. You got to roll them in together.
Yeah, Dare to Be Stupid, You Make Me. Aaron Kaplan, Dare to Be Stupid, the Beverly Hillbillies, Dire Straits song.
Brian McGinnis, he's all about the food here because he picked Taco Grande, foil, and la 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 lasagna.
Is this? Oh wait, is that his 3 favorite songs, or is he just making a grocery list?
Yeah.
Mike Cody, UHF, Fat, and the Biggest Ball of Twine in Minnesota. First,
it was the biggest ball of twine in Minnesota.
Cap Burdick said this entire thread.
Oh, thank God! Some
great.
people are liking it. Because, I was wondering if it wasn't too long.
Yeah, we're almost. I think we're almost done. We're wrapping up. Where are we at? I lost it. Oh, I lost
Ronnie Fleming.
Ronnie
he said,
Fleming.
Why does this always happen to me? Why does he always get lost when we read stuff?
God damn it.
Saying. And then Good Old Days and A Complicated Song.
Yes, Mark Miller, Frank's 2000-inch TV, Nature Trail to Hell, and Christmas at Ground Zero. First, for both of those, Frank's 2000-inch TV.
I love Frank's 2000-inch TV.
It's great. Yeah, you sang fucking 40 minutes of it earlier. It's great. And Tyler Snodgrass, the last one we're going to read on the episode. Everything You Know Is Wrong, Dog Eat Dog, and Smells Like Nirvana. God, what a crazy list of
People,
stuff.
Everybody loves Weird Al.
Yeah.
And especially, we're talking into nothing but comedians for the most part when we
so it's like,
do these lists. And everybody, Weird Al is like most people's introduction to comedy.
Totally. And it's like so beloved for them.
Like I said, this guy's got, nearly 4 decades worth of work.
Yeah.
And like a very small percentage of his music is like bad.
Yeah, like he doesn't have too many even if there's songs that aren't my favorite, they're probably somebody's favorite. They're still good, God damn, that was
Do you
great.
have any favorites that didn't get meant that you'd be remiss if we didn't
I do the new album, what was the happy one? Because I'm tacky.
Oh yeah.
That I think is really good, and I think it also has a really great video. The one that's oh fuck yeah, totally. This one, god damn it. Maybe I don't think anybody mentioned it. Do you have any? I gotta pull up my phone
totally.
real quick, so.
Nobody mentioned. I'm a big fan of. God damn it. I think I'm a clone now.
Oh yeah.
Always seems to be another one over. And also, Achy Breaky Song.
Yes, totally.
Was good because it's got a lot of that Weird Al music.
You love a fart.
And just like headline news is all that. Once there was this guy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Got his wiener cut off, and then Netflix made a documentary. And you can do that about anything.
You know that guy, that band, Crash Test Dummies, their first single was the Superman song. The one like, Superman never made any money. What the hell? They had that song, and they buried it. This is a classic right here. You know this fucker? This is the funny, lame claim to fame off of Mandatory Fun is so fucking funny. The jokes are so, one time it's like, he's like, I share a dentist with Cuba Gooding Jr.'s uncle. Oh, there you go.
They,
Love it.
Yeah.
God
They
damn.
also made Harvey the Wonder Hamster character in the Weird Al show.
That's good. God damn, what a hero. I love a lot of things. I love him. I love that people are going to see this pop up and think that we had Weird Al on the podcast.
I love that the NFL keeps booking bad halftime shows.
So you can keep acknowledging the one from, didn't he do the halftime show?
No.
What am I thinking of?
The fact that every year people try and start an online campaign to get Weird Al to do the halftime show.
Yeah.
Because it would be the greatest fucking thing. Oh, sorry. We just started playing Living in the Fridge.
Living in the fridge.
Something wrong with the fridge today. I don't know what it is. Something's growing eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's so good. Goddamn.
Nobody can do what he does as well as he does.
No.
And yeah. Anyways,
And he's beloved.
what did he say? Just wrap this fucker up. Unlike the food that was living in the
Foil.
fridge.
Yeah, or
Oh,
foil.
yeah, there we go.
Goddamn. Where can the listeners find you on the internets, the .coms?
Reamcore
REAMKORE.
with a K. That's right.
Nice.
And yeah, that's about it.
You
I'm gonna make this a quick one.
feel like you got to
because,
take a urine? Is that it?
Hey, gross, Patrick.
Yeah.
This isn't a blue podcast.
I can pee clearly now. My bladder's
And also,
drained.
don't talk about it.
I can pee
All right, you can
all
sign
the
off by your-
toxins in my balls.
Hey, come on. You want to sign off by yourself?
Yeah, you guys can follow me at Patrick Hazy. That's at PATRI.
But nobody gives a fuck about Patrick.
Give us a positive review
Support
on the
the
internet.
podcast.
Patreon.com, Nostalgic Front. Go give us $1. Give us $2. You guys have been so great to us. Please keep
You're the
that
best.
going to keep our lights on. Listen to the podcast. Tell your friends. And remember, if you're not an NFer,
You're an MFer.
so get the fuck out of here. And he is going to pee in the toilet.
Aloha! This is off my new album, Isis, Isis, Baby! Come on, turn the television on. This Friday night, gotta watch Dance Moms, The Bachelorette, and Hardcore Pond. This Friday night, gotta watch Teen Mom. Then I'll watch The Real World, The Jersey Shore RuPaul Drag Race. Some say it's trash, some say it's crap, but it's reality. Maybe I don't need scripted shows to be entertained. I love the hills. Maybe I don't need scripted shows to be entertained. The Writers Guild. Can't make Chloe. Real Housewives of New Jersey. Courtney, Kim, and the other one. Biggest Loser celebrity. Come on, is the DVR on? There's a Shark Tank marathon. Project Runway and Marathon. There's a Top Chef marathon. Then there's Deal or No Deal, Total Divas, Last Comic Standing. Some say it's bland, but that's alright with me. Baby, I don't need scripted shows to be entertained. I love the hills, baby, I don't need scripted shows to be entertained. It's all editing. Real Housewives of New Jersey. Real Housewives of Miami. Real Housewives of Orange County. Real Housewives of Washington, D.C. Real Housewives of
Welcome to Brain Machine Network. MFer.com.